What's good, y'all? It's your boy Matt, your favorite CEO, fitness model, and content creator. Listen, your boy is back, baby. Your boy is back. I took a little bit of a 2-week hiatus. I've been on Ramadan. I just been locking in, focusing on me, just figuring out certain things in my life. But your boy is back with the content and daily uploads. Your boy, I got y'all. Listen, man, you see the title, man. Stop praying for things you're not willing to work for, right? Stop praying for things in your life that you're not willing to work for. Prayer is the foundation. Prayer is the key towards, bringing your desires into reality, right? But at the same time, you got to understand you can't pray for something and not work towards it. People think they're just going to pray for something, let go, and not do anything, and then expect it to manifest into the physical. It doesn't work like that. If I pray to lose 100 pounds and I'm 300 pounds overweight and I want to cut down to 200, 190 with 12% body fat, but I never change my diet, right? I never go to the gym. I never get the gym membership. And I stay at home binge watching TV all day, am I ever going to lose that 100 pounds? No. I can pray to God every single day for the rest of my life to lose 100 pounds, to lose 100 pounds, to lose 100 pounds. But if I never take the action, if I never make the move, then that prayer will never be manifested. You got to put in the work, right? God helps those who help themselves. Remember, the kingdom of heaven is within you. God is within you. You are the creator of your own reality. So if you want to create a better reality for yourself, whether it's finances, your mental health, your physical health, right? You have to be able to understand that when you pray for these things, you have to put in the work and you have to make the decision to make that change. Like I said, if you want to lose 100 pounds and you're overweight and you're not where you want to be physically, you have to physically go to the gym. You have to physically go out there and change your diet and educate yourself on how to improve your health in order for you to lose that 100 pounds. You're not just going to sit home and not do nothing and have the same bad habits and expect to lose 100 pounds. It doesn't work like that. You got to put in that work. You know what I mean? Even when starting a business, if you want to make $1 million, right, you have to understand that in order to make $1 million, you can't just pray for it and sit back and not work on the business. You can't not start the LLC. You can't go through trials and tribulations in your business and expect it to grow. You got to go out there and promote the business. You got to go out there and get yourself out there, put yourself out there. You know what I mean? You got to go out there and do the things that CEOs do in order to get you to that point. Right? But like I said, the most important thing right now is you praying for it, but also working towards it as well. Right? And a lot of people have this misconception on prayer. Everybody prays different, right? Meditation is a form of prayer, but I used to pray in terms of asking. And when I say ask, I mean begging. A lot of people pray and they beg. Oh, I want this, I want this, I want this. And I realized I'm reading this book right now. It's called Feeling is the Secret by Neville Goddard. And it talks about, manifestation and that how God is within you, the kingdom of heaven is within you, and how like when people read the Bible, they take it literally rather than looking at it from a different perspective as if, these things are just concepts that you apply to your life to make you a better human being and to connect you more with God, right? But that's a whole different video for that. But it was talking about how like when you pray, you need to pray as if your thing's already attained, your desire's already here and you already have it, rather than praying for it as if it's far away from you. I like, instead of saying like, God, I pray that I can make $1 million. I pray that eventually I will. No, God, I thank you for the millions of dollars that I have in my bank account. God, I thank you for my health, wealth, and prosperity. I am successful. I am abundant, right? These affirmations, claiming these things as if they're already done. It's already history. God, I thank you for the millions of dollars that I have in my bank account. God, I thank you for the millions of people that I'm impacting all across the world. God, I thank you that I live in my dream house. God, thank you for my dream life. Right? You have to pray for these things. And you notice how I close my eyes because I did it with intention. You have to pray for things as if you already attained it, as if you already have it, because you already do. You got to stop viewing yourself from a perspective of your lower self. You got to view yourself as your higher self, that higher consciousness. And that's something I'm learning right now, to tap into my higher consciousness and understanding that I already am that successful individual. But you got to start praying for it as if you already have it. And you got to start feeling like it. Right? You can say 1 million affirmations a day, but if you don't feel like that individual, it's never going to manifest itself into the physical anyway. Right? And along with that feeling, and along with that, claiming it as if it's already done now and praying for it, right? You got to also put in that work. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. Don't worry about how it's going to manifest. It will work out, right? God got you. The universe got you. You have to understand that these things will work out the way it's supposed to. It's not for you to understand how it's going to work out. You just know. You have that unwavering conviction, knowing that it's gonna work. It already has worked. It's already done. It is done. It is history. I am. I am. I am. I am. I am the creator of my reality. You know what I mean? And you have, like I said, you have to have that unwavering conviction, but you also got to understand you got to go out there and put in the work. I cannot pray for a million subscribers. I can't pray to impact a certain amount of people. I can't pray to hit certain goals in my life, but I don't want to put in the work towards making it happen in the physical. It will happen. You know what I'm saying? It already has happened. It's already done. Start walking in that best self energy now. Start praying as if it's already done now. Show gratitude for the things that you quote unquote don't have, but as if you already have it. I thank God for things that to most people that might see me they might not see it in the physical, and it might not be here quote unquote to the physical to most people. But to me, I already have it. I already am living my dream life. I'm already living in my dream apartment in my mind. That's how I view myself. I don't look at it as, oh yeah, well, I don't have this yet. No, I have it. It's already done. It's already history. I already have it. I'm already living here. I'm already married to my girl. I already have these beautiful, successful, amazing children. I view myself as the best version of me now. It's just practicing and, living in that best self energy at all times, all the time. Sometimes you get a burst of, excitement, like, oh yeah, I feel like that person now. Then it dies down and goes away. You got to learn and practice how to live in that best energy at every moment of your life with everything that you do, from your routine, right, to what you're consuming mentally and internally, right, even to like going to the gym and training, whatever it may be, the way you converse with different individuals, the way you network, the way you speak, you know what I'm saying, like the way you articulate yourself, whatever it is that you're doing, your skincare routine, whatever it may be, you got to live in that best self energy now, and you got to stop praying for things and not working towards it. Stop praying for things, not working towards it, and then you want to get mad at God. You want to get mad at the creator that you just prayed to for this change, but you're unwilling to make the change yourself. Remember, God helps those who help themselves. God lives within you. You are the creator of your own reality. So if your life is not where you want it to be, that's because of you. If you are overweight, that's because of you. If you are broke, that's because of you, because of your daily habits, because of your, daily thought patterns, because of your, current programming and conditioning. You got to change that. You got to shift your paradigm. You got to change your habits. You got to change your mindset. You got to recondition your mind in order to attract a better reality for your life. And you have to see yourself already as that best self. You have to see yourself as that successful CEO, lawyer, teacher, whatever it may be that you want to become. See yourself as that person now. Start communicating like that person. People come up to me and ask me what you do. I don't tell them my 9-to-5 job. I tell them exactly who the fuck I am. I'm a CEO, I'm a fitness model, and I'm a content creator. I have multiple different streams of income. I do one-on-one coaching. You know what I mean? I model for different brands, Boohoo Man, Under Armour, Calvin Klein, Nike. You know what I mean? And I make content helping people all across the world, millions of people all across the world, to level up and to become their best, men and women. That's how I view myself, and that's how I communicate to other people. Sometimes I slip up when people ask me like, what do I do? And I'll say like my 9-to-5, but that's not me. That's not my career. That's not my identity. And you have to leave that identity of that version of you that you don't want to be. That best version of you got to start living in that identity now. Me in my mind, I'm already living in that identity of that best version of me, and you got to do the same. You feel me? So understand that when it comes to your life and when it comes to your journey, stop praying for things, expecting them to unfold, right? But not wanting to put in the work that it takes to get you to where you want to go, right? I spend so much time praying for things, not putting in the work. Then when things don't fall into place, then I had the mindset at the time like, oh, it wasn't meant to be. No, you just didn't put in the work, man. You didn't post the content. That's why you didn't get the subscriber that you wanted at that time. You didn't hit that goal. You didn't put in the work. You didn't post the content. You didn't record the content. You didn't go out there and do it even when you were supposed to. You wasn't out there working on your body. You wasn't out there eating healthy. You wasn't out there doing what you needed to do. That's why you kept failing at this exact same area over and over again, because you kept doing the old shit, expecting new results rather than doing something different and looking at like you're moving like that best version of you. Because, for example, right, the best version of you, the way they communicate, the way they go about business, the way that they move on a day-to-day basis is completely different than how you move now. So if that's the case, then you need to start moving, talking, viewing yourself, and viewing everything that you do from that best self energy. The best version of me wouldn't do this. I'm not going to fucking do that. The best version of me wouldn't hang out with this individual or have sex with her or have sex with this type of individual. So I'm not going to do that. If the best version of me wouldn't do it, then how am I going to do the things that the best version of me wouldn't do and expect to become that best version? Let me say that again for you. How am I going to do the things that the best version of me would not do and expect to become that best version of me? You can't do that. You have to start moving, talking, walking, sitting, acting like that best version of you now. If the best version of me wouldn't do this, I'm cutting it out. If the best version of me wouldn't communicate or talk to this individual or hang around this person, I'm cutting them off. If the best version of me wouldn't indulge in these certain activities, I'm not going to indulge in those activities no more. I can't say, oh yeah, well, he wouldn't do that. The best version of me wouldn't do that. The best version of, the highest version of me wouldn't do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. No, because you're never going to become that person if you don't start moving like that individual now. You know what I mean? And you can't, like I said, you can't pray for something. I pray for massive levels of wealth and success as if it's far away from you. And then now you're not putting in that work to make it happen. You still got bad financial habits. You're still not saving and investing your money. You're still not locked in. You're still buying dumb shit. You're still popping bottles every fucking weekend. You're still going out and taking all these hoes to the club. Come on, what are you doing? Lock in. It's time to lock in. It's time to make it happen. It's time to go out there and grind every single day and go out there and fucking get it. You got to make it happen. You. There is no human, right, on this physical plane coming to scoop you up. You got to go out there and make it happen for you. If you stay broke for the next 40 years, that's not because of God. That's not God's fault. That is your fault. You are the creator of your own reality. Stop giving your energy away to external things and understand that God is internal, right? Everything that you want for your life, a better reality, to manifest and attract all these good things, that's all internal. If you continue to think negative thoughts, what's going to happen? You're going to live in negative reality because everything that goes on internally is a reflection of what's going on externally. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. If you have negative thoughts that you think all the time, you're constantly watching negative news, and you're constantly consuming these things into your body, into your mental space, into your mental home, into your physical home, then what's going to happen? You're going to manifest outwardly disease if you're eating bad internally, right? You're going to manifest negative opportunities, which is basically no opportunities at all. Negative situations, negative circumstances, right? So like I said, your internal is a reflection of your external. Your inner world is a reflection of your outer world. So if your outer world is shit, start looking at within you. Okay, there's a lot of things within myself I got to change. I got to change certain habits. I got to change the way I speak. I got to change the way I think so I can attract better for my life. Because God, the kingdom of heaven, is within what? You. That's it. The kingdom of heaven is within you. So once you tap into that, you understand that, then you're going to be good. Your life is going to change. Your life is going to transform. So anyway, man, listen. Stop praying for things that you're not willing to put the work in for. Stop praying for things that you're not willing to put the work in for. If you're going to pray for something, that's great. Pray for it. Pray for it as if you already attained it and show gratitude as if it's already yours. Because it already is yours. And when you do that, you got to also understand you cannot pray for things and not work towards it and expect it to manifest. Because it's not going to. And then you want to get mad at God. You want to get mad at everybody else rather than holding yourself accountable and saying, wait, did I actually put in the work to get this amount of subscribers? Did I actually put in the work to make this amount of money? No, I didn't fucking put in the work. So why am I going to cry and bitch and moan that I don't have the results that I want? That's because of you. Take accountability for your actions. Your boy, Matt Rodriguez. Like, share, and subscribe. I love y'all. I'm back. Your boy, Ramadan. Let's make it happen.